news.
Good morning, 27 minutes, gone past 6 o'clock. It's Friday. Thank God it's Friday, 21st May 2021. My name is Enoh. Ogbevire. How are you doing? We have the Nigeria Tribune here and the Guardian. Latest news from the Tribune. Boko Haram leader Shekau seriously wounded after attempting to kill himself to avoid capture. Kaduna crisis. FG directs state government to follow principle of redundancy. Open grazing. Malami wrong, lawyers say. Reps hold proposed hike of electricity tariff. And Twitter introduces new policy on how to get verified. We have the Guardian newspaper as well. But if you'd like to join the show this morning, you have a comment on any of the headlines, 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0003, 0817-923-0009. NAS laments nation's high mortality indices. El Rufai NLC rift may lead to national tragedy, Sultan warns. Emulate NLNG, relocate to Niger Delta. Pandev tells IOCs. Abiodun offers specialist hospital, other projects to private investors. FG hints at borrowing to complete East-West Road by 2022. Now to the phone lines. Please put off the radio. Good morning. Good morning. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning. You're Nigeria Info.
Good morning. My name is George. I'm from Abia State. This Shekau of FMN, this is making either the second or third time we'll be hearing that Shekau is dead. Let us be true this time that this is the main Shekau they are talking about, and it's completely being dead. Thank you.
All right. We're Nigeria Info. Good morning.
Hello, good morning, Enoh.
Good morning.
All right, Ejeku Promise from Rumodiman. Okay, Ben Ayade dumps PDP for APC. Well, it is not a shocking news to me. They say, show me your friend and I will tell you who you are. Before now, we know that, to me, I know he has been mingling with the APC. He has a mutual relationship with the party APC. So it is not a shocking news. Good luck to him.
All right.
If it is okay for him, better.
We're Nigerian for good morning.
Yes, good morning. On the Commissioner of Police of River State finally visiting the police victim in the hospital, and on the Nigerian police failing to comply with the judgment in favor of CERC, and on the issue of this southwest open grazing and north, I think is the failure of the managers of our state and state offices that are causing all these issues. If your man is in the hospital, what do? Immediately, you respond. I was surprised to hear when he said that the police has insurance. You communicate with this man. It's constant administration, communication. Look, this is our position, this is what we are doing. So that people know, you tell the public, instead of all these talk back and forth to respond. On the slick issue, if you're not paying now, you write to the lawyer. You explain to him, look, we don't have money now. There are offices responsible. People are managing those offices. And the box stops on the chief executives in the state level. You have the police, the governor. At the federal level, you have the president. And what are you saying to your workers? They are misrepresented. They make them look like we are stupid. We're not stupid. It's not back and forth about open and open grazing. It's about law and principle. What does the law say? It is simple. You don't take from the people's property. They're perfect. You're going to do your business. Whether your staff not east or west.
We're Nigerian for on Facebook. Ajugu Nuhu says the governor of Cross Rivers crossing over is a good one. The youths of this country should stop fighting and killing themselves for politicians because they are one and the same, just permanent interests. Imahari, the worst thing that happened to the South is Ben Ayade. It will not be long before Ayade will sing a new tune. My joy is that the conscience-minded people of Cross River states are the ones to decide the state politics and not this unstable Ayade. When Governor Wike flew this sky, people said he talks without having his facts. The truth is clear to each and every one now. Imo Dan, Cross River's governor moving to APC is not a problem, but there should be a law binding the sitting governor from moving to another be resigned first. It affects the entire state directly or indirectly, and the state is no longer peaceful. There's something, please share with us. Alex Oworu, the state teaching hospital CMD, defending what a woman came to crying open for help is worrisome. It's simply a way to justify the governor's style of neglecting the living but compensating the dead. We no go for these misnomers. Oh, we no go fall for these misnomers. NDD Elianu, the defection of Ben Ayade to the APC has heightened the chances of Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu coming in 2023. This is a vindication to the statement of Kogi State Governor that notable members of PDP governors will defect to APC as jostling positioning intensifies. Let's be on the watch out as the play unfolds. Do you know, yesterday, Ben Ayade actually said some more APC governors are going to move to the more PDP governors are going to move to the APC. But let's see how that goes. We are Nigerian for good morning.
Yes, good morning, Mr. Enoh. It's good luck coming from me, man. So, I want to welcome Professor Ben Ayode, who dumped PDP for APC. That is a wise step. A man who saw captivity and said no to captivity. I think he has taken a very good decision and a wise step, and I thank him so much. He's welcome to our great party.
All right. We're Nigerian, Phil.
Good morning. My name is Oke, calling from Port Harcourt.
All right.
Yes, I want to talk about your Ben Ayade referred to APC. Yes, that's why I want to tell our people supporting political the governors and the senators for them to get sense, because you are like a player playing in Man U and the case you are supporting a player from there, you go to your worst club. So have sense, my people. That is my own.
All right, thank you for saying your own. Let's go to WhatsApp at this time. Your message is there. The police have yielded to pressure through media effort to do the needful. More budgetary allocation for for security will quicken full transition to digital security. PDP and Governor Wike have been criticizing Buhari for increasing fuel price. The same PDP governors, including Governor Wike, have now endorsed increase in fuel price by over 400 naira. Who is fooling who now? I expected PDP governors not to support it. Party did not matter in this case because it will benefit the governors. But if it is what will benefit the citizens, party would have mattered to them. Okay, Peter sent that in. I don't understand why Mr. President usually finds it easy to jet out and meet foreigners, but find it difficult to visit any troubled state in Nigeria. For me, I believe charity begins at home. Well, he was there for a meeting. The visit of River State Commissioner of Police to the Elimbu surviving police officer is a good one, but let him provide money for the bullets to be removed from his body. Marshal Ordu sent that in. From HA. So all the millions the state government has been announcing as a gesture to section of killed police officers follow the list of fake promises to reverse people. God deal. So forum, the governor said he was going to give 20 million naira each to the widows or the families of the security operatives that were killed. He's giving the money. That was 2 days ago. I believe it was Dr. Tammy Danagbo that represented the government at that event. So the person that is talked about this morning is the surviving officer. An officer survived the Elimbu attack. He's been in the hospital. The police haven't visited. The government hasn't, supported, and that's what it's about. The government kept the promise. All right. River State Command visits the only surviving Elimbu police officer is a good one, but I want to add my voice that River State government should give him 20 million naira too, as they did for his colleagues who died. Reports say Boko Haram leader has died. This leader has always died and resurrected. I hope this will be the last of his deaths. Southern governors ban open grazing. I support them 100%. If you want to have pastoral farm, buy land and do your business. Innocent to BCK sent that in. Good morning. We're Nigerian, Phil.
Hello, good morning, Enoh.
Yeah, let's hear you.
Yes, El-Rufai calling for increase in income price.
The governors. He was speaking on behalf of the governors.
That's quite wrong. Why would they even be suggesting such? That pump price should increase to about 408 naira. Are they considering the masses at all? Do they understand the implication of that on the poor masses? That in fact, they shouldn't even consider that at all. That shouldn't have even been a topic of discussion.
Good morning.
Good morning, Ogbevire. Okay, I think solution. I'm happy to that finally that they have visited the Nigerian police officer. I believe they into driving for today, and after listening, which is actually calling for live experiment. So that is a good one. And the same, police not being able to pay that 50 million as a compensation. So how are they going to post it? I look at what the law has said. They have written, they have everything, they don't want to pay. What about the man that is supposed to have been to get also because hey, you pay with your life, that's a law.
So talking about the governor's forum saying that fuel price should be, I think, somewhere around 408 naira per liter. They're saying that the country needs more money to be able to, carry out projects. So they need more money in the federation account. So that's what they came up with. Justice Orifemo Mutioga, Governor Ben Ayade of Cross River State, joining the APC's good news and the right step to reposition the state to the next level agenda of President Buhari. Mr. Chukwuka spoke on the possible abuse of police order by the IGP by going after criminals in the state. Very good, but police in the state have already started abusing the order at Rumekini and Rumosi areas. Oh, what did they do? They're moving in private cars, arresting young men, tagging them Yahoo boys. This must stop. Police should always do the right thing at the right time. Eze King Boy sent that in. The alleged death of Boko Haram leader Bukar Shekau shouldn't be celebrated as a defeat because he has died more than 5 times. They may be using it as a hoax to confuse security agencies. Boko Haram and ISWAP need to be defeated in entirety because Shekau isn't the only leader of the deadly terrorist groups. Family of Elekwachi, the female police officer killed by an officer attached to the task force, said they've not received any assistance up till now. This is total wickedness. Please, I'm urging the government to give assistance to the family because of the baby she left behind. Patrick sent that in from HA. Good morning. Hello?
Yeah, Enoh, good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you. Look, a man from HA. Yes, defection of Ben Ayade, governor of Cross River State, to APC, my sister, is a welcome development. You can see that the big fish are leaving the PDP to APC because of the good work of Muhammadu Buhari. And the governors of the South, most of them align with the APC. APC is a very good one. It goes to show that in 2023, the presidential ticket will be given to the people in the Niger Delta because you are aware that President Jonathan ruled for only one tenure. And it was very wise for us to complete the tenure of Jonathan to be two tenures.
Story. Godwin Oyeche, good morning, Nigeria Info. Cross River State Governor Ben Ayade dumps PDP. To me, our problem in Nigeria is not political parties, but some politicians cross-carpeting from one political party to another for their own selfish interests, thereby subjecting the people to poverty and taking advantage of them. I'm in pains. I rest my case. Brown Samuel, on same matter. Ambition 2023 ambition has started playing out. Nigerian politicians can never change, and this is one of the problems we have in this country. No political ideology. Peter Efale, my governor Ben Ayade moving to APC is just for the sake of the 2023 election and nothing more. It is to say that all these politicians care more about themselves than the interests of the masses, even though it did not come to me as a surprise because his style of leadership is akin to that of the APC. He's developed the state more on paper than in reality, and that is the trademark of the APC. Signing MOUs here and there has never come to fruition. We all know what Cross River State looked like during Donald Duke and now. Say that again. On WhatsApp, see how wicked government can be. A police officer who survived from unknown gunmen cannot be helped medically. So the prayer point government is for him to die so that they can pay his family 20 million. Lai Mohammed, remove pride and go and implement Jonathan's confab report. Let insecurity stop. Let Nigeria move forward. Accurate replies Malami on open grazing, saying the ban is irreversible. This is a good statement. Malami is not qualified to be a leader. This killing all over the place. Is he enjoying it? Sweet Tony is asking. The worst thing that's happened to the South is Ben Ayade. It will not be long before. Okay, I've read that already. Some other place. It's shameful to hear that the police, the police only responded to the wounded officer after a public outcry. Imagine that a female police was shot and killed by her colleague and was abandoned to her husband. Are we for my country? Newton Ikire sent that in. Levy from Oyibo. Babaka Shekau killed. Hooray. The Bible says that in the last days, kingdoms will rise against kingdom. Let him go and have a good dose of hellfire punishment. We're Nigerian Info. Good morning.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. My name is Udo calling from Ipoko.
All right.
Please, I want to speak about the headline just about the governor said they want to increase fuel to 400 and something naira a liter. Hello?
Yeah, go on.
You see the problem Nigeria is facing. We are saying what we are not up on it. People are even this month they increase a basic organ is almost 6,000, 7,000 naira. And if they increase fuel to 400 and something naira per liter, basic organ will go to 12,000. And you know the country will just scatter. Nobody will anywhere again. So let the governors go back home, sit back, and address the issue. Not destroy fuel is for the country. Nigeria is not broke. We have money, but the money is the leaders, the governors, the politicians. They all want the money. So let them go back and address the issue of fuel. So back to 120 or 150.
All right, thank you for calling. Beke Promise from Gukana. The continuous defection of APC stalwarts to PDP in Rivers State is a sign that the leader of the party in the state lacks the political ideology to lead the party to victory and therefore needs to voluntarily step aside for the interest of the party. Okay, I saw a document yesterday talking about some defection taking place. Who else do we have here? FG hinted borrowing to complete the East-West Road in 2022. For the first time, they set up a purpose before borrowing. But even at that, should we always borrow to do anything meaningful in Nigeria? Victor Marcus is in town access and is asking this morning. On the same matter, Emmanuel Shijala writes from Woji. I wonder how many debts will be left for the next administration when it's 1 year to their tenure expiration. This is one too many. Please, Rivers State government should come and warn the cattle market at back of Tap Junction. The way they're patrolling there with their cows at Tap Junction blocking the road. Please, they should go and warn them before it will cause problem at Tap Junction, Irie Bay. Please, we expect the Nigeria police to parade the body of the so-called Shekau. This is about the army, fourth or fifth time his death is announced. Or has it been resurrecting or really unkillable? Or the government is joking with Nigeria? So it wasn't the government that put out this document. It was an online platform. What's the name now? I'll find it. There's an online platform that put out that document, and the army says they're going to investigate. So it didn't come from the government this time. It came from, another report. Okay? I'll look for the name. We're not here. Good morning. 0817-923-0002. 0817-923-0003, 0817-923-0009 are the numbers to call. Human Goal is the online platform that reported this. We're Nigeria Info.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, Ben Ayode left PDP to APC. I think it's a very good one. Long as I am concerned, Ben Ayode have nothing to offer in PDP. Ben Ayode has failed his people. Ben Ayode has refused to speak out even when his people are dying.
Oh dear. He Treasure, I think this Shekau has 9 lives. This is the 5th time they say he's dying, or they're saying he's dead. Ayade dumps PDP. Funny, it's the same thing, only different name. Lucky no mock. Malami wrong. Even myself, that I'm not a lawyer, I can't make head or tail from that comparison. But that's the Attorney General of the Federation. I'm very disappointed that the Nigeria Police Force will not do the needful until there's a public outcry. Barry Johnson sent that in. Michael Akeredolu says Asaba declaration is irreversible. It's nice to see that Malami meets a serious match in the Akeredolu San for San, because right to move around is not right to destroy others. Perhaps it needs some education from Nigerians here. Malami missed the point very far. His remarks are simply unfortunate. One would have expected him to separate his ethnic sentiments from his office as a national appointee of government, but unfortunately, most of them see themselves as serving the interests of the North, which is rather sad. Prince Unity Dayo, CP visits the injured Elimbu police officer. That's really a show of eye service and a big failure to our entire security structure. As for the news about Shekau, Nigeria is already... What's that? Agbanga? What is that? With no breaking news again, rather than lies and insecurity. Said it before, it's not the army that brought out this news. It was an online platform. The commissioner says he's survivor of the Elimbu police station attack. So if the victim's wife hadn't cried out, the commissioner wouldn't have visited, right? Christy is asking. Well, we're Nigerian info. Good morning. 0817-923-0002. Anthony Odum, congratulations to Governor Ben Ayade for leaving with his sheep from Egypt to the promised land. I support the call for oil firms to bring their headquarters to Niger Delta. Williams saying that in Fushe. Karibo, this is not our local news. What you're responding to within reports. So check. John Odu from Eagle Island, Commissioner of Police visits gunshot injured police officer. Believe me, if not for the outcry of the family and other well-meaning Nigerians on your station and other radio stations in Port Harcourt, this wouldn't have happened. Manasseh Bigo, thank God, as lawyer said that Malami is wrong for his comments on open grazing. God will deliver us from the hand of ABC government for knowing truth and sitting on it. Good morning, we're Nigerian info.
Hello, good morning, Enoh.
Yeah, let's hear you.
Calling from community.
All right.
I want to talk about electric tariff increase. The increase already have been on a very high side. I myself am using over 10,000 naira in less than 1 month without AC, without electric burner or heater. And I would want to urge Nigerians, let us talk about things that has to do with us, not only discussing about politics. This increase of electric tariff, this has to do with us. I remain Ogaloki from Rome.
All right, thank you for calling. Good morning. We're Nigerian info.
Yeah, good morning, ma. My name is Desmond, calling from Choba.
All right.
Just like some other persons have sent in their text messages concerning Ben Ayade for leaving the PDP to the APC. You see, in the last 1 year, all that has been happening in this country, Ben Ayade has just kept quiet. All he was doing was to sign MOUs on paper. If you go to Cross River State, you will notice that Cross River State does not have that paradise state that we used to know. It means that he never had the pole of Cross River State that had. And so going to APC, to me, just like the governor of Ebonyi left, most of them are afraid of persecution. And because they are thinking of the next election, which is the 23, he has been a senator and governor, maybe ambassador position if APC would win, or maybe a minister. And so to me, just like somebody has just said, he went there for the sake of himself and not the North State and Nigeria. And so that is his own decision.
All right. And he says he declared on behalf of himself and the people that Cross River State is now an APC state. I just couldn't get past that. Mr. Lee says, good morning, Enoh. It baffles me that ISWAP can locate Shekau and military with all their security apparatus could not do so all these years. It took ISWAP a few hours to capture Boko Haram leader. It took Nigerian army over 10 years to kill him more than 3 times. Interesting. That's Skippo. Patrick, good morning, Ma. Nigerians should not bother about Ayade's defection. PDP and APC are the same set of people. They don't care about the masses, but only about their personal interests. gift interim. We're now in a country where defections are celebrated by the youths like it's like lifting an embargo on employment, I weep for Nigerian youths. The same governors that refused to implement new minimum wage. One failed to be over 400 naira per litre and was said by El Rufai that is currently sacking over 7,000 workers. Sometimes I wonder how these governors reason. Like I said, he spoke on behalf of the governors during their virtual meeting on, I think that was Tuesday or Wednesday. Ben Ayade joins APC to help Buhari build Nigeria. Is he a bricklayer? You will soon know. Why is there only governors and lower party members that defect? When would a sitting president defect? Frank Rumukursi. Well, you know, there's more to be seen. We're waiting. I welcome Ben Ayade to the APC. Thank you, the media, for succeeding in drawing the attention of the River State CP to the police officer in the hospital. It is heartening to learn that the slain woman police officer's family has not gotten any assistance from River State government, whose task force caused her death. Sira Bari sent that in. I have to wrap this up. Let's go to Facebook. So defection is now a very important project Mr. Ayade has executed after many years in office as governor of Cross River State. On Twitter, we have Acho Amodu, who says Governor Ben Ayade is a progressive governor, which is why other PDP governors never liked him. Cross River State, one of the states that receive low monthly allocations, unlike Rivers State. Rivers is not progressing, even with a huge income. Acho, are you sure about their monthly allocation? They're oil producing, you know. Good morning, Enoh. Ben Ayade's defection is a welcome development. Shekao's death. What good news if it's true. Victor Marcus. Ben Ayade defecting to the APC is a message for the youths who kill and get killed for politicians to do a rethink whether these unsteady fellows are worth dying for. McJames Wa Obeledu, I quote Governor Ayade, we need all governors to recognize that it's not the party that matters. Why then did he defect to APC? For me, change of party is like changing shirts. It doesn't change someone. We need good governance, not change of party. A beautiful morning, Nigeria Info. Beautiful morning to you too. And thank you for joining the conversation. My name is Enoh Ogbevire. I'll do the news at 7, and after that, sports, then some commercials, 8 o'clock news, and I return, and we will talk about Kaduna State. What has happened there? Is it a litmus test for state governors' relationships with their workers? We speak only on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Stay tuned.